Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we dispelled 3 of the barriers in Ganon's castle, and in this episode we're going to continue dispelling barriers by heading into the the fire barrier. Oh, we also got the golden gauntlets last episode. I almost forgot about that too. But it's worth noting that in this room, if you don't have the hover boots on here, this will fall as you're walking on it. With the hover boots on, it doesn't. So that's a big tip that is going to help you. However, these platforms still fall. For some reason. I mean, I don't understand why some fall and some don't. But, Nintendo logic. That's all I have to say. But, anyway. Why are they still using this? Stop with the silver rupee puzzles. You kind of just threw them in at the end of the game and things. It's not cool, bro. Not cool. But anyway, over here, this is the first instance that you're going to see of using the golden gauntlets. You only use it about maybe 3 or 4 times since you get them at the end of the game. But when you do use them, it's really cool. Hey, Link. Can you maybe grab the thing? Thank you. Here we go. Mighty Link arms throw the giant spike into the lava. And pick up a silver rupee. And then over here is the last silver rupee that we can pick up. I was afraid I was going to fall into the lava there because I didn't think that you would actually hit the thing. Well, speak of the freaking devil. I fell in the lava. How great. But, I need my long shot because we need a long shot. Stop, Bubbles. Don't need you hindering my progress. But I need the long shot to hookshot over to the door. And then we can dispel yet another barrier. I wonder who it's gonna be this time. Hi, Darunia. The fire barrier was dispelled. Hurry up, brother. I'm going as fast as I can. Why is everybody telling me to hurry up? Jeez. Okay. Now that the fire barrier has been dispelled, link some Victorian England text, I guess. We can head over here and glitch a little bit. Okay. And then we can use the golden gauntlets again. Well, and I don't actually know where Link throws this one, because... Oh, it just breaks into that. Okay. Because I was going to say, I don't know where Link throws this one, because there's a giant castle wall behind him, so I don't know where it could go, but then it just broke. But here's the light barrier. I'm going to want... Actually, I don't need it. In case you couldn't tell, there are invisible enemies in this room that you need to kill, but they're not much of a threat, and I didn't see much of a need to get out my my lens of truth if I knew where they were. I knew how to kill them. Basically, it was a big Skulltula and 3 or 4 keys. That's all that was there. In case you couldn't tell. But you probably could, so yeah. And playing Zelda's Sleepy Time song caused a treasure chest to appear, which I can apparently get on top of with the hover boots. Somehow. Okay, Link. Thank you. I should probably take the hover boots off. I don't need them anymore. Let's go ahead and do that now, shall we? That's not the Kokiri boots. That was not even the right subscreen. There we go. Now we have a key. We can head through here. And okay, giant bouldery, not goodness. Okay. Whatever you do, you don't want to get hit by one of the boulders, because that will cause them to go in the opposite direction of each other, and then they'll just pee on your Cheerios, because they'll constantly be running into each other and going around each other, and it's not fun. Where's the last one? Oh, it's right below me! There we go. And then... camera angle. Why you do this to me? Go through the door, Link. There we go. Where's the barrier? Barrier. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Die, you stupid wallmaster. Whatever. I thought I killed you the first time. I'm so used to taking only one shot with the Bigoron sword. So as I mentioned last episode, or maybe it was in the episode before last, I'm not exactly sure. It was probably last episode. I mentioned I switched back to the Master Sword for the final quote-unquote temple of the game. But, yeah, where is the thing? Oh! I can go through the wall. And there it is! There's the... Okay, I'm gonna shut up now, because it was a dumb gimmick in the first place, and I already knew there was a wall there, so... Probably half of you probably didn't, wondering why I was making an idiot out of myself, but whatever. Now we can dispel the light barrier with a light arrow. Logic. And see Rauru again. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry! I understand. I need to go quickly. It's not like I'm, you know, just taking my time, saving the world and everything, pointing out every little shiny object I see. I'm not going to do that. I'm helping you. Just shut up and let me do what I'm doing, okay? God. Anyway, now we're going to head into the Spirit Barrier Room, which contains a bunch of enemies, which I'm going to kill because, well, I can only kill one of them. But there's a bunch of spike traps in here that spike traps are annoying. Oh, this is a big one? I didn't actually understand that. I thought that was a small one, but no, it was a big one, but okay. It's not like it matters. I killed it anyway, but... And there's that, and then long shot up to this one. Collect that. And there's you. And then there's two along the edges, which are guarded by rapidly moving spike traps, which, you know, aren't much of an issue with what am I even saying? Invincibility frames, that's what I was trying to say. Oh. There we go. Knock me right in front of the door, why don't you? Okay, die. Yeah, you can both die. Really swift deaths. But, anyway. This is actually really weird, because they force you to use bomb shoes in this room. It's kind of like that, that one area in the Spirit Temple where they force you to use bomb shoes. Like, there's a couple, actually, somehow Spirit shoes, yeah. Bomb shoes have some odd relation to the Spirit Temple, because this is a Spirit Barrier, and you are forced to use bomb shoes. And you were forced to use bomb shoes in the Spirit Temple. And in case it wasn't clear, the chest actually appears out here. For some odd reason. They give you bomb shoes after you need bomb shoes. Oh, I get. Oh, I understand now, because you could probably hit the switch through the bars and then get bomb shoes and then hit that. I understand now. Okay. But I was under the impression that they were just really stupid and put bomb shoes after the fact that you needed bomb shoes, but no. Anyway, you're going to want to hit that with that and with your mirror shield. I think it's this one that you want to hit. If I could hit it, thank you. Yes, that one you want to hit. If you hit the any of the other ones, you're going to hear a ding sound, and then a wallmaster will fall on you. But I know which one's the correct one, and I can come over here and I can dispel the Spirit Barrier with no problem whatsoever. Yeah, there's random arrow floating in there, even though it's not very random because we know that it's what I just fired, but whatever. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. And then you disappear along with... Oh, my arrow's still there. You can see it. Well, you could see it, rather. You can't see it anymore, but... And now, we have dispelled all of the barriers. And that means the giant purple goobly goop that is covering the tower is no more. And we can see the oddly Bowser-esque thing. I mean, it doesn't exactly look like Bowser in the face, but horns and stuff. You get what I mean. Teeth, and it looks like a monster, and whatever. But there's, before we head up the tower, there's actually one more thing that I want to do, and it actually makes you, well, for what I'm going to do, I need to actually leave the castle for this. But, and something really cool, and it'll really help along the boss battle, by the way. When you leave Ganon's castle, it forces you almost, like, off the thing, so if you would keep pushing forward, you would fall off into the lava pit below. I always found that kind of weird, but whatever. We're actually going to see the Great Fairy one last time in this LP before we head up to Ganon's Tower. Or before we head up Ganon's Tower, rather. We've been in the castle, but... God, I am just dumb and not thinking today, but anyway. This is really cool because this actually allows you to make a cosmetic change to the world. I mean, it's not really cosmetic change that you have control over, but it's a cosmetic change nonetheless, and I always found it pretty cool, but because you threw that, that will actually stay there for as long as you have the file. It's not going to move back. I thought I clipped through something, but it was just the wall. That was weird, but anyway, let's go see the Great Fairy, shall we? Doom, 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 doom. That was a weird way to play the song. Huh, okay. But anyway, for one last time in this LP, we get to see the Great Fairy and all of its N64 polygon, supposedly sexual, but just kind of creepy glory. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. And now, with red glowing around... Man, everything is just red today, huh? But, receiving our defensive enhancement, basically, that allows us to have... Well, she'll explain it, and then I'll explain it the way I think of it, but your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. And then the Great Fairy disappears, and we leave. But basically, the way she puts it is damage done by enemies will be reduced by half, and that's basically what happens. But I've always thought of it as being your hearts being doubled from 20 to 40, because by the way, there's another Skulltula right here if you want to collect it. I'm not going to bother because obvious reasons, but But I think of it as doubling your hearts from 20 to 40, because if the enemies do half of the damage than they did before, basically, it's my logic, okay? I can do what I want. But anyway, we're gonna head back inside Ganon's castle, and we're actually not going to head up the tower in this episode. We're going to head up the tower in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode, I would appreciate it if you would leave a like, a comment, maybe even a favorite. If you really enjoyed this video, as well as all the other series I have going on, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It really helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys for the finale. Link, give the Ocarina to me.
Oh no.
As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. What if I wanted to stay here? What if I like how I look through puberty, yo?
I mean, I don't want to experience this again. Hurts.
Yeah. I don't want to do this again.
I don't want to go to the doctor.
I don't want that man to touch me again.
Who knows what he did during those 7 years?
Seriously. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Link didn't have tights on when he went to sleep when he was a kid. When he wakes up, Router's with him, he's got tights on. You can figure the rest out for yourself.